First one up is Super Relicio 64, where everything is Toad. It's so amazing, even my speakers couldn't handle it. So this is Super Relicio 64 in-game. So on first glance you notice everything is Toad. Mario is replaced with Toad, Toad sound effects are blasted in your ears, the environment is Toad, the coins and enemies are Toad, the particles in your face are Toad. This is obnoxious. And I love it. But that's not the only thing they added. It also adds unplayability. In case you haven't noticed, I need to spend $60 more on a controller. Maybe I'll actually get a Nintendo one this time around. You can walk just fine, but once you run, there's almost no going back. You run a little faster than normal, which is a sign, and letting go will make you skid way faster than your top running speed, and you cannot change direction. You might think to jump to control it, but unplayability rule number 2, you can't. Jumping at any time results you in going hyperspeed in whatever direction you jumped in. And unplayability rule number 3, using certain moves will result in teleportation to a random place in the map, depending on certain factors I'm not so certain about. I can't long jump, jump kick, or backflip. Now you may think this is beyond frustrating and not at all worth it, but there is some method to the madness. First of all, you can still ground pound, normally at that. That means when skidding you can instantly jump and ground pound to stop yourself, or ground pound while jumping. Second of all, the jump hyperspeed isn't random. You can use it to your advantage to get across the map. Here I use it to land on the island you usually need a cannon for, and I was able to get a red coin without even beating the first star. Third, running isn't so bad. While running, you can actually run up slopes that you usually can't run up of. You can only do this while running, which means if you stop or jump, you'll slide back down. But that's still a crazy ability. I was able to use it to skip parts of the stage. Now at this point you may be wondering, who is the madman behind this hack and why did he make this abomination that made me break another controller? Introducing Kaze Emanuar. He's a well-known figure in the Mario 64 ROM hacking community and is notably known for SM64 Last Impact, a revamp of the original Mario 64. While he was working on it, people kept badgering him to work faster and dedicate his full time to it rather than dedicate some time on other ROM hacks for fun. So he decided that enough was enough, and he created Relicio and released it in September of 2016 as a response to the people that pissed him off to make them shut up for good. It became a hit on YouTube and even spawned 2 sequels, the third of which made in a similar vein to this one, which is a response to the fans bickering about putting in full ROMs in his downloads instead of just VPS patches. VPS patches are basically just a file that contains only the changes made to Mario 64 without the game itself in the files, so distributing them isn't necessarily illegal. He's still going strong today and making more ROM hacks for the game. His work is very incredible.